they play each other at their own game, and they're both a bit dangerous.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
The scripts are hilarious.
I think people think that Max and Cindy kind of deserve each other.
Do you see that?
Yeah, in the beginning I was a bit like, oh, I don't know, but I think actually they're a kind of good match, and people seem to be loving them together. Apparently they're #Mindy.
#Mindy.
Yeah, I think they play each other at their own game, and they're both a bit dangerous. So I'm not sure it's all gonna bode well, but let's see. But I'm having fun working with Jake. He's great.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's it been like working with Jake?
It's exciting. It's always great to have, even though obviously he's been there before, it's great to have somebody come in and have kind of new energy and, So I'm really enjoying it.
Absolutely. And a question we're asking everyone this evening, if you could watch one TV show until the end of time, what's worth watching?
Till the end of time, one TV show. Well, I tell you what, I've just watched The Prisoner on Sky.
That's good.
I didn't want that to end. I want that to go on forever.
Oh, that's a really hard one, isn't it? We were talking about comedies. I think you have to watch kind of comedies. We were talking about things like Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I'm loving Landmen, things like that. Yellowstone is great.
Yellowstone,
and
yes.
Yellowstone, you can keep watching that.
So many
and there's a new one with Rip and Beth, isn't there?
Yeah, that's
Is it
coming.
called? What's it called?
She's
amazing.
Yeah.
Kelly Riley is amazing. You've got 1883 and also 1923.
I suppose
they were fantastic. Never wanted them to end.
And Friends. I mean, Friends is on all the time, and you still find you get glued into it. Also, Bridget Jones. I could watch all the Bridget Jones films.
Yeah.
Because the music is fantastic as well, and they're so feel good. I think we all need feel good things at the moment because, as we all know, the world's in a very strange place.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So I think we all want comedy and things to make us laugh.
Escapism, yeah.
Escapism.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be here. And can I just say, out of everybody, the most exciting bit is the radio time. It is a staple of televisual history. And, I've had the honour of being in the Archers and being in Coronation Street, and you represent both.
What can we say? We're happy to provide it.
It's the zenith. I think it's the zenith of sort of programming. It's the zenith of programming, the radio time.
That'll be the new brand slogan.
I think so. And at Christmas, it's the best of the best, right? Because at Christmas, you circle it.
Yeah.
Did you ever do
Get
that?
the highlighters
Yeah, just circle that. Well, and then there's conflict.
Yeah.
No, we're already busy at 2. I can't. Dad, you're not watching Great Escape again.
We're watching Coronation Street.
We're watching. Yes. I know. Oh gosh.
I mean, I know you can't answer it.
Yes.
I've got to ask, who killed Theo?
Well, I mean, the thing is, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. Is that a price you're willing to pay?
No, I'm just going to have to watch it and find out. But, I mean, what was it like when you first got told that this is where the storyline was going?
Oh my gosh, it was so exciting, and I feel so honoured and blessed to have been at the show at a time when I think it's really, really thriving. And I think that you had a double whammy. You had who was going to die, and then who's done the murder. So you get 2 bites of the same cherry. So it's been a really thrilling time to be part of the show. And listen, it's not who you think it is.
Ooh.
So it could be Summer, unlikely, but you could have hit him with a can of beans, pulled him out the back of the shop. It could be George Bosch, he's a big boy, he's already thumped him. It could be Pauline, it could be, gosh, there's so many people it could be.
Anyone.
It could be
who
anybody.
we least expect. I mean, we never expected Bobby to have killed Lucy, but hey.
I know. It's a real threat. It could be anyone. And all I know is it won't be who you think it is.
Okay. And just finally, before you head off in, we're asking everyone, if you could watch one TV show until the end of time, what's worth watching?
One TV show until the end of time, 40 Towers for me. I love 40 Towers. I grew up on it. That or Steptoe and Son. I think I could just watch forever. That and a copy of the Radio Times.
Yes, we're big fans of EastEnders over here at Radio Times. Ravi's been going through, quite the tumultuous journey at the moment. What's it been like really stepping into that character and some of these darker storylines for him?
It's been a challenge, but something that we've all really wanted to give the time and effort and the care for it. And Ben and I, we spoke probably like September, August last year, and was kind of discussing what we wanted to do with the character and the character like him and doing a storyline like that with him. And just the betrayal and the display for the audience. And I'm really proud of everyone involved, because we all made it a collaborative thing, and everyone came together. And I know, like, I play the character and we're following him, but it's such a team effort. Everyone from all departments, whether it's the directors who are coming in and Ben overlooking it all, and Ben was so open with all of us and myself in discussing tones and stuff. So it's been brilliant.
Absolutely. And it's funny, it was this time last year, the BAFTAs last year, Kate Brooke, you obviously won, again, and she mentioned that there was a past character coming back and we'd love it. And of course, that was Max Branning. What has that been like, sort of expanding the Brannings even more?
It's been amazing. It's been really good bringing back such a familiar face who the audience loved. Jake Wood's just brilliant at playing him. And being able to look at that Branning and the Beale clan together.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had that flash forward episode last New Year's Day where we know that Max is going to be marrying someone on New Year's Day next year. His kids are going to be taken hostage by a gunman. So there's a lot of questions that we're asking the audience to investigate and look at over the year, and we're kind of heading now into filming the final chapter of that, where there's going to be a lot of answers and a lot of twists ahead. And
so looking back at the episodes over the, across the years so far, are there some hints that fans can pick up on from episodes? Who does he marry?
Marries Rabbit.
You've given it away, Aaron. I've given it away.
Broken the NDA.
There are hints. We're putting hints left, right, and centre. We want to make sure that things were guessable and that we're playing fair with the audience. At the same time, there are big twists. I've checked out a lot of the theories online, and some of them they're very good theories, and the fans have got some very intelligent guesses. Some of them they're way off the mark with. So it's going to be fun seeing the response when actually we are able to put those episodes out. Of course, and just finally, I know it was recently announced that Denise will be sort of going on in blood cancer storyline. What was sort of it? Obviously, it will be 20 years since Diane Parrish and Denise was on EastEnders. What was sort of the thought process behind sort of creating the storyline for her? Well, those stories, as with Ravi's mental health journey, which Aaron performed so incredibly, our show is really good and powerful when we can be true to life and tell those stories about what it's like to face a life-changing diagnosis. And we knew, as you say, Di Parrish, 20 amazing years in EastEnders, that we wanted something that pushed her forward and really looked at Denise as a character. Who is she? Who is Denise Fox after 20 years in our show? And it's a story that allows us to examine her. And having seen some of the early material, you can see just how incredible Di is going to be playing this. It's going to be a really, really strong and emotional story coming up.
I mean, we've got to talk about Emmerdale. There's been some huge bombshells as of late, including Lewis's real parentage, who his father is. What was it like sort of reading that script and finding out the truth for you as well?
Yeah, I feel like I was very excited, obviously, for Chris to come back, who plays my dad, he's a great character, very complex, but very, very great. So I was really excited about that and just kind of like build the dynamic, because I don't have much family. I've got like chosen family, but the only family I have in the village is Ross at the moment. So it's nice to build on like families and those connections. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And the scripts are hilarious. They're quite serious, but hilarious at the same time. Like, he just brings something comedic to the show. So yeah, it's really exciting.
I mean, what lies ahead for Lewis and Kev? Or if you can't say much, what would you like to see come in the future?
I feel like I would love to see them come around together and, actually find that bond and find, common ground type thing. Because I think at the beginning it is a bit like, oh, I don't know if I like this, I'm not too sure about this. And also I feel like Lewis, a lot of people just lie to us. So it's like, it's one of those things where he just wants to know the truth. He's old enough, he's smart enough to know the truth, but a lot of people just want to wrap him up in bubble wrap and make sure he doesn't get hurt. So I think I feel like there's a lot, but at the end I would love them to make a little family.
Yeah, nice. And a family, is there love on the horizon for Lewis?
Oh well, yeah, me and Vinny, we'll be there together, but who knows how long that will last, but it's amazing working with all those people. Yeah.
Of course, Casualty is celebrating a huge milestone later this year. I mean, what can you say? Or what can you not say?
Life begins at 40.
Yeah, life begins at 40. It's our 40th anniversary this year, and the show's just, it's going through a time where it's all about to kick off. They've thrown a hell of a lot of the new series. BBC Studios have just won the tender back, so it's, the show stayed firmly where it belongs, and it feels like it's the starting point for another good run. So yeah, we're all very excited.
You sound like a football manager there.
Thanks a lot. Put the changing on it.
We're kind of like a rebirth in a way.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Can we expect new characters to come? Yeah.
Always. I mean, it's Casualty.
Yes,
there's going to be explosions. There's going to be helicopters. There's going to be drama and tears, and seeing the characters that you love so much come back and do something different maybe. I think that's really exciting, and we want to represent what's happening in the world right now, and I think we've got the finger on the pulse, I think. And we are Casualty, so finger on the pulse makes sense.
Yeah. That's the new tagline.
Life begins at 40 with the finger on your pulse.
I feel like medical dramas are having such like a resurgence almost. We've got The Pit, which is sort of absolutely huge. So you
What's
guys,
that? What show's that?
It's probably a show. It's all right. But do you guys watch any of those other ones?
You can't not. They're fantastic shows. Like, and it's always, it's lovely to watch people do what you do as well. Like, and you can be really critical. And you kind of go, oh, they did that really well. The Pit's amazing. It's an absolute amazing show. But what's great for us is 40 years on, we're still having that, like you say, that resurgence, and our show always has to keep fresh. Telling the stories, what's happening in the real NHS, and so it's great.
I grew up on like ER, Scrubs, Grey's Anatomy, so I think add another one on. There's no competition. I think we're all very individual in our own. We represent the NHS, you know what I mean? And I don't think there is another drama that does that right now, and that's why it's pivotal right now.
And I grew up on Button Moon, which is probably...
I don't know what that is.
No, it's not with you.
Let's get the party!
And one question we're asking everyone on the carpet tonight: if there's one TV show that you could watch for the rest of time, what's worth watching?
I mean, Love on the Spectrum isn't a TV show, but we've just come off it. It's more like a docu-series.
It's still got episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I'd watch that forever. How happy do you feel when you watch that?
Yeah, if The Wire would have continued forever, I'd have gone on with The Wire forever.
Yeah.